Hello everyone! Welcome back to my vlog. It's me again, Anne. And now, let's continue our journey in this beautiful country of Armenia. In this video, we're going to discover three beautiful spots of Armenia, which is the Korvirap, Noravank, and Tatev. Our first destination is called Korvirap. The distance from Yerevan to Korvirap is approximately 8 to 10 kilometers, 5 to 6 miles by road. The drive typically takes about 15 to 20 minutes depending on traffic road conditions. It's a relatively short trip, making Korvirap a popular destination for both locals and tourists looking to explore a significant historical and religious site. While we are walking on the way to the top of the hill to the monastery, you will find small shops which is selling handcrafts, souvenirs of Armenian items. A lot of stuff you will find in this small market. If you love religious figurines, you will find it here as well. Some accessories and local handmade crafts. Now we are taking a few steps going up to the hill to the monastery to see the beautiful mountain of Mount Ararat. This takes only 5 minutes to go up to the top, and once you're on the top, you will see a beautiful landscape around you. And the skyline looks so fantastic. This place is a historical significant monastery located in Armenia, near the border of Turkey. It is one of the most visited pilgrimage sites in the country. It is very famous for its religious importance and breathtaking views of Mount Ararat. The monastery name is called Korvirap, translates to deep dungeon or deep pit, which refers to the subterranean prison where Saint Gregory the Illuminator was held for 13 years before converting the Armenian king Trident III to the Christianity. This event led to Armenia becoming the first country to adopt Christianity as a state religion in 301 AD. Visitors of this place not only experience the spiritual and historical significance of the site, but are also treated to a spectacular view of the snow-capped Mount Ararat, an iconic symbol of Armenia. Even though it lies within modern-day Turkey, the monastery is a popular spot for photography and vlogging due to its panoramic landscape. Given its proximity to Yerevan, around 45 minutes by car, Korvirap is a popular destination for day trips for the capital. It's also closely tied to Armenian culture identity, as Mount Ararat is deeply symbolic in Armenian history and folklore. Armenian folklore often portrays Mount Ararat as the resting place of Noah's Ark after the biblical flood, making it a symbol of rebirth and divine protection. This mountain has also become a symbol of Armenian endurance and hope, despite being geographically separated from Armenia today.
No need to go up there, Kuku.
No, maybe the nice view.
Here, it's fine. Now we're hitting the road to Noravank, which is about a 90-minute drive from Chora. The journey itself is an experience with the rolling landscapes and dramatic red cliffs. You'll see how the scenery changes as we get closer. As we make our way to Noravank, one of the things that stands out the most is the stunning mountain scenery. Armenia's landscape is incredibly diverse. This route gives you a perfect glimpse of that. As we continue, one of the things that really stands out is the lush greenery of the mountains. Armenia's landscape is full of surprises, and during spring and summer, these mountains transform into the sea of green. The vibrant hills stretch as far as the eye can see. The foothills are covered in wildflowers and grasslands, and you'll notice how the green seems to be effortlessly into the mountainside. These green mountains are part of the Vayats Dajor region, and their gentle slopes are home to a variety of plants and wildlife. It's an ideal place for hiking or just enjoying the fresh air. The green mountains here are often dotted with small forests and groves, which add to the scene of peacefulness as you drive through. Especially after the rain, you can smell the fresh earth and the scent of pine and wild herbs in the air. It's moments like this that really make you appreciate the untouched beauty of Armenia's countryside. Look at how the mountains in the distance fade into the horizon, some even disappearing into the clouds. As we move deeper into the mountains, you can start to see the landscape changing. The green hills begin to give way to rugged red cliffs, marking our approach to Noravank. It's amazing how quickly the scenery transforms, from lush greenery to dramatic ancient rock formations. The journey itself is like a journey through Armenia's rich and varied natural beauty. Just look at the stunning red cliffs surrounding the complex. It feels like we've stepped into a completely different world. This place was built in the 13th century. It has a rich history. It's not just a place of worship, but a masterpiece of medieval Armenian architecture. The stonework here is incredibly detailed, and every corner tells a story. The view from here is just spectacular. Standing at the top of this place with the vast Armenian landscape spread out before you really gives you a sense of the spiritual connection to the people here must have felt to this land. Another interesting thing about Noravank is its location. These cliffs behind me are not just a dramatic backdrop. They also contain ancient caves that were once used for shelter and even as tombs. This whole area is like a treasure trove of history. just waiting to be discovered. Some of these caves and tombs date back to the early Christian era. It's fascinating to think about how this remote, rugged area was once a place of refuge and reverence. As the day comes to an end, the cliffs around Noravank light up these beautiful red and orange hues. It's no wonder this place is considered one of the Armenia's most visually stunning spots. It feels like you're in a painting. I feel so lucky to have been able to explore this incredible site, and I hope this gives you a sense of how special it really is. And of course, we have to take good photos in this beautiful place. So here it goes. After Noravank, our next destination is called the Tev Wings. The drive from Noravank to Tatev is about 2.5 hours long, and it's filled with some of Armenia's most beautiful landscapes. We'll be passing through rugged mountains, lush valleys, and small charming villages along the way. We have reached the village of Halidzor, where the Wings of Tatev tramway begins. I'm really excited to get on this tramway and see what all the hype is all about. The Wings of Tatev tramway is not just a way to get to the monastery, it's an experience in itself with stunning views and smooth ride. It's a highlight for everyone visiting this region. This ancient site is tucked away in a breathtaking canyon, surrounded by these massive red cliffs. Just look at this view. The Wings of Tatev, this isn't just any tramway. It's the world's largest reversible aerial tramway. Let's see what makes this ride so incredible.
Parang nasa Switzerland lang tayo. May tabi pala dito. Now I know what's the origin of tabi.
The Wings of Tatev stretches over 5.7 kilometers and offers breathtaking views of the Vorotan Gorge. It connects the village of Halidzor with the historic Tev Monastery, giving us a unique perspective of the Armenian landscape. As we start our ride, you can see how high we're climbing. The views from here are absolutely stunning. The Vorotan Gorge is massive, and the landscape is just as dramatic as it is beautiful. The tramway offers a bird's eye view of the gorge and the monastery. You'll notice the contrast between the rugged cliffs and the lush greenery along the river. It's a photographer's dream. Look at that, the Tev Monastery perched on the edge of the cliff. It almost looks like the floating above the gorge. It's incredible to think about how this place was built centuries ago, right in such a dramatic location. Many people come here just for the tramway experience, and I can see why. The combination of the engineering marvel of the tramway and the natural beauty of the gorge is something you have to see to truly appreciate. We've reached the Tev Monastery and the views have been absolutely worth the ride. Stay tuned as we explore this historic site and learn more about the fascinating past. The Tev Monastery itself is a treasure trove of Armenian history and architecture. From its intricate stonework to its historical significance, it's a place that really brings Armenia's rich heritage to life. In recent years, Tatev has become one of the Armenia's most visited historical sites, particularly since the opening of Wings of Tatev tramway, which connects the monastery with the nearby village of Halidzor. providing easy access to the once remote location. Today, Tatev stands as both a spiritual monument and a destination for travelers around the world, showcasing Armenia's resilience, history, and beauty.
There. So that we can take the nice view.
Monasteries of Armenia. By the end of the 13th century, our monastery started to play more and more important educational role, and in the 14th century, the first full-scale university of the country was established. It was created in Plato province. That's what the name of the university. Plato University in Bayandot province. That's where we visited Ararat Monastery. One of its graduates, whose name was Noravank, is like John or Chora, and Chora is the river beneath us, right? So he moved the university here to downtown, and since that it was known as downtown university. So he was the first principal of this university. His student Gregory became the second, and when Gregory was in charge of this place, it reached the peak of its development. It had about 500 students, and they studied all kinds of sciences which were known to people of that era here. So they studied grammar, music, humanitarian sciences, physics and astronomy in that condition which was built in that era. It also had a local school of manuscript miniatures, which I told you about.
That's it for today's adventure. If you enjoyed this journey and the stunning views, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more travel content, and let me know in the comments where you'd like us to go next. Thanks for watching and see you in the next vlog.